Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a cook with me. So I've got a work from home day today, and it's lunchtime, and I've been thinking all morning about cooking. It's a dish I've never made before, but it's something I've had similar in a restaurant, and it's I don't know what you'd call it, a potato breakfast hash maybe. So I'm going to try and cook it in the air fryer for the first time ever, so stay tuned and I'll let you know how it goes, how I did it, and if it's actually nice. And I'll also suggest some changes that you might make if you want to make it, and I'll stick up the MyFitnessPal calorie content and protein content and give some other options as well at the end. So stick with me if you want to see this recipe. So meanwhile, I've chopped up a full red onion, a full red pepper and some mushrooms that I had left over, and I'm going to make sure that I'm sugaring these. And then regularly need to shake the potatoes and the chorizo, just give them a check. They look like they need a bit longer, so I'll put them back in. So this is how the potatoes and chorizo are looking so far after their first 9 minutes. So now I'm going to add this veggie mix in. And I'm going to give it a good shake around. And I'm going to pop it back on. So drawer 2, air fry. I'm going to stick it back down to 180, and I'm going to try another, maybe we'll give it 6 minutes and see how it looks. So I'm just making my sauce just now. I've got 15 grams of light mayonnaise from Asda. I've also got 15 grams of low sugar ketchup, and I'm going to add in quite a lot of sriracha wasabi sauce. So let's add in lots and lots of sriracha. I'll go for 5. And I'll mix that all together. And then at the end of the cooking process, all the veggies and the potatoes, I'm going to mix this sauce around everything and add in the avocado, and I might put some cheese on top as well. So I have grated 26 grams of the Co-op mature red cheddar. It's nice and strong, so you shouldn't really need too much. So let's see how much that looks like. Okay, that doesn't look like very much at all. We'll go with it though, I'm sticking to calorie counting, so I'm sticking to the portion sizes that it indicates on here. It's a 30 gram serving on here, but I'll stick with 26. So I'm just going to see how we're getting on inside the air fryer. That is looking good. So I'll give it its last 3 minutes. I'll add the cheese on top, and then I'm going to max crisp it for, let's try 4 minutes and see how that goes. This is how my sauce is looking with the mayo, sriracha and ketchup. I might actually add some more sriracha to that. It's not as spicy as I hoped, so I'm going to add a little bit more. So that's how the sauce is looking. I'll leave that as it is, and if it needs more spice towards the end, I'll add some more spice. I have decided I'm going to add a little bit of lazy garlic into this mix as well. So I'm going to put just under 1 teaspoon of that in, and I'm going to give it another shake to mix that around. And that can have its last 1 minute 20 before the cheese goes in and I up it to max crisp. So this is how it's looking. So now I'm going to add the sauce. I'm just going to pop you down for a second. So I've added the whole pot of sauce, the whole tub of cheese, and I've also added half the chopped avocado in here as well. So I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to turn it on, put drawer 2. I'm going to max crisp it, which sets it at 240 degrees, and I'm going to try for 4 minutes and see how that goes. So, whilst this is doing its thing, I'm going to input all of the ingredients into the MyFitnessPal and see what the calories are for this whole amount. So here we have the finished result. It looks lovely. I'm going to only have half of this because I've inputted it into MyFitnessPal, and this whole amount, because I've put so much potato in it, is 880 or something calories. So that's not really going to fit with my day-to-day. So I'm going to split this in two, and it's going to be 400 and something. I'll also pop the recipe that I've done in the box below. I've completely made this up. I got it in my head that I wanted this for lunch today, so I just gave it a bash myself. So if it tastes nice, I'll let you know. If it's a complete disaster, I'll let you know, and we'll log it as a fail, and I'll try again another day. So this should do me 2 lunches, which saves me doing anything lunch-wise tomorrow. I can just pop this back in the air fryer on reheat, and we're good to go. So this is how it's looking on the plate. It looks like a lot here, but this is the second portion, which doesn't look like a whole lot. Maybe I'll add some bread. So a toasted tiger loaf or toasted baguette would be lovely, but I don't have any of those. So I might go for a toasted bagel or something. So that was amazing. I am so glad I made that meal today. It was yum. So finished, empty plate. Got a portion for tomorrow's lunch sitting over there, and I'm so happy about that. Really, really glad that I made 2 portions, or that I split that into 2 portions. It was so filling and so nutritious, lots of veggies in there. There are other alternative options that you could probably make if you were going to replicate this recipe to make for yourself. So if you wanted to save on some of the calories, maybe for the sauce, I would maybe try a tin of chopped tomatoes and some herbs and spices in with them, and that would make it tomatoey and spicy and really nice. Also, you could use any veggies in your fridge. I've used pepper and red onion and some mushrooms that I had left over, and half an avocado, but you could probably use courgette, a white onion, or a brown onion, any veg would do, I think, in this recipe. It's only got 11 grams of protein per portion, so I would maybe add some chicken, or alternatively you could add 2 fried or 2 poached eggs. That would be amazing. I also suggested some warmed up or toasted tiger bread or a French baguette type thing. That would be really nice as well to scoop it all up, scoop up the sauce. So it's nice, spicy, yummy, nutritious. Oh, so good, so good. I'm so glad I made that. 10 out of 10, even if I do say so myself. So I'm not completely new to the air fryer, but I've been trying lots of different things in it. When we first got it, I tried lots of new things, and then more recently we've kind of got stuck in a rut of just making chips or fish or chicken and kind of boring things. So this is the start of a new journey where I'm going to try and make new recipes that I just come up with off the top of my head and see how they turn out. So stick with me. If you would like to see some more recipes, then please subscribe. But also, if you have any ideas for other recipes you'd like me to try, please stick it in the comments. I'd also like to hear if you've made this recipe yourself and how you did it and what changes you made and if you enjoyed it. So please put that in the comments as well. I'd love to chat to you all. Thank you for watching. Really great to have you with me, and thank you for sticking around. And please subscribe to my channel, and I'll speak to you all later in another video. Thank you. Bye.